Hello, it's Justine here from House of Mahalo, and today we are going to be working on the next part of my little giveaway that I've been doing. So in case you didn't catch my very first video, I'm making an ephemera pocket that's going to be loaded full of handmade ephemera I'm making on camera, and some vintage pieces as well. So today I want to focus on the vellum that I printed out. So again, in case you didn't catch my first video, I'm working with a kit by Nanine from Collaged type, as well as some Tim Holtz papers and scrapbook papers. Her kit is Birds and Botanicals, I think that's what it's called, so I'll link it in my description box below. And I decided to print out some of the sheets, the birdie images, onto vellum. And I thought they would make a really cute CD pocket type of flip out or envelope with a journal card inside. So that's what we're going to be focusing on today. So I didn't want to do any cutting on camera because, oh my gosh, you do not want to see me measure or try and cut straight lines or anything. So I thought I would just get them built up and then we can focus on embellishing and getting the journal card sorted out as well. So I'll just show you what I've got so far. So I have this beautiful brown bird in this one, and this one flips out this way. I haven't finished yet, I do need to back these, but this one will flip this way. So that's that one. I will tell you what I did in a second. This one has these beautiful pink birds inside, and this one flips upwards. And then we have this one, which has this cute little bird in the bottom corner there, and this one flips out to the left. So I wanted to get one of each basically. And remember, again, if you want to be included in the giveaway, you just have to comment below with whatever your favourite make is from this video. And you can comment on any of the giveaway videos. So I'll just tell you a little bit about what I did. So I'm using CD envelopes, you know, CD pockets. I took out the plastic middle, I tea-dyed them, and then I just stamped around. Once they were tea-dyed, I stamped around with, I've got this sort of like flourish type of stamp. Don't know if you can see that, it's probably a bit shiny. It's just a flourish, I guess. So I used vintage photo to give sort of the darker brown, and then I also used this really pretty, what colour is this? I think it's just a bronze. Oh, it's metallic copper. I used this one, and you won't be able to see it on camera probably, but there are little hints every so often of a little bit of shine. Now I'm just going to do this just in case you can see it on camera, but if you can't, you can see it in person. It's just little glints, just little glints in the light, which is really, really nice. So that gave us a nice decorative base. And then all I did was just I glued the vellum into the front, just around here. I backed it with some plain paper, and then I've just strengthened the inside of the pocket with some music sheet. That's all I did. So it is a nice strong pocket, and we're going to decorate them up further, and we're going to make some journal cards. So that's enough of my blabbering, let's get on with it. So again, I'm just going to take these one at a time. So we have this beautiful brown bird in this one. So what are we going to do with him? So I've got some, these are called skeleton leaves. Might be difficult to see those on camera. Can you see those? Well, they're called skeleton leaves. I got them off of eBay, and you can buy them in like white and cream type of colours, but you can also get them in metallic colours. So I got a pack of, I think they're copper, silver and gold, and it's various people selling them, but it's this brand, Do Crafts, Paper Mania, and you just want to look for skeleton leaves, and I got metallic ones. And I think they're really fun. So let's see. So with this one, I kind of want to decorate up this corner with them potentially, and I've got some stickers here as well, and I've got some labels. So I just want to have a little look. I don't want to detract from the bird image, so I'm going to keep this one quite simple, because the bird in the centre there is quite, you know, he's loud and proud. He's looking good in that window, so I don't want to detract from him too much, so I thought something simple would be best for this one. Now I think I like this label best. Very simple on the front there. I like that, so I'm just going to quickly ink around that label and then we'll get this bit stuck down. Now I'm trying this new thing, you might be happy to hear, where I don't second guess myself and I try a few options, sure, but I just go with it. Let's just go with it, because otherwise, you know, all my videos will be super, super long. And sometimes you just have to start like accepting that, you know, maybe you do sort of know, you know, you don't want to doubt yourself, do you? So I'm trying this new thing where I'm just going to go for it. I don't know how long that will last. I feel like it's a New Year's resolution. It might not last very long, but we'll see. Now, I've never used these skeleton leaves, so I'm using my tacky glue. I'm hoping it will be enough. Let's just see what happens. Now, I've tried to just glue it in bits, so I'm not getting a huge amount. But I might need to add some more glue. We'll just sort of see what happens, really. So I hope you're all well today. Thanks so much for those of you who have subscribed, liked, commented, all the rest of it. I've been really enjoying making these videos. It's you know, YouTube is completely new to me. I didn't even really watch it that much until I found all the junk journal sort of stuff. Yeah, I've been really enjoying watching videos, and I've been enjoying making them. And I never thought I would say that, because I don't think I'm that much of a natural talker, really. Ooh, not my glue. So I've just I'm using a bit of the Fabri-Tac, and I don't want to use a huge amount, and it's glooping out everywhere. I haven't used it yet this morning, so oops. I'm just going to smear that a little bit just to see if that will help, because I don't think the tacky glue was doing enough. So let's just see. I don't mind them sticking up a little bit, but I don't want them to stick up a huge amount, because obviously at the end of the day, you know, we want to protect these little leaves. So I'm just going to see. Do we want any more glue? Maybe a little tad. See if we can get just a tad more. Sorry if you can see the top of my head. There we go. Oops. Don't want too much, so I'm just trying to smear it as I'm doing it as well. There we go. Oops. Not smearing across my pocket. Hang on. I have got a little bit of fluff in there. There we go. Yeah, I don't think I want to stick it to the envelope. Oh no, you can just feel it. It's going to be one of those how not to craft videos, isn't it? I'm sorry if that's the case. I'll do my best for you. Right, thinking brain on. Let's do this. So I'm just putting a little bit more glue on this one. I probably should have like researched how to use these skeleton leaves. I think that the Beacon 3-in-1, I think that's the way to go. Don't use tacky glue. A little bit of a splodge, I think, is enough. I'm just going to check that. Yeah, I think that's best. That will dry anyway. So so we'll say this one is done for now. I might need to add some more glue, but I'm just going to set it to one side. I'm just going to add a splodge of glue here. And then I'm going to set it to one side, and then I'm going to reassess later once it's all dry. Oops. Okay. There we go. Cute. Right, next. So let's do this one next. So this is the one with the pretty pink birds in. Hopefully you can see those. So looking at this one, this is a little bit more sparse. I obviously don't want to cover up the birds. So shall we use some more of these leaves? Quite like that. Or I've also got some stickers here, so I just want to have a little look, see if we want to use any of those. What do we want? No, I don't want to. I definitely want the leaves down here, I think, if I am going to use them. Or let's just see what it's like. Oh, it's going the wrong way. That's too wide. Wear this one. No, I think it's detracting too much from the bird, so let's keep it simple. Let's pop some leaves here. And again, want to label. I've also brought along my gold leaf trim, which I've been enjoying using, so I'm just going to have a little look at whether you'd want a piece of it along the top there or something. Let's just see. Maybe. And then as for a label, or do we want it on the, oops, let's just see. That's a bit less in the way of the birds. Let's have a look. So I hope you're doing all well. It's a bright and sunny day here in Bristol, England. Hello. Hello from a sunny Bristol. Yeah, blue skies today. Considering we are in October, I'm surprised, to be honest. Now I think I quite liked the larger label on this one, but is it too big? Or this one. This one's got a date on it. No, it's too small, that one. Now I did a thing before turning on the camera, is I sorted through and I made sure that I didn't come with lots of options. So I have a bit of a, I have a tray with a few things in, but I have not gotten out absolutely everything. So I'm hoping it will work. We shall see. So I think yesterday, if you saw how long my video was, I was paralysed by choice, I think. I was a bit paralysed by choice. I have not linked that one, have I? Oops. Yeah, I was paralysed by choice, and so I oh my gosh, I couldn't think. And so today I thought, you know what, let's start with a smaller batch of things, and hopefully we can do things a little bit quicker. It's like I didn't think I was a slow crafter until I started these videos, and then I realised, I'm actually, you know, not the quickest person. But then I also have heard, you know, when you're videoing, because you're trying to chat at the same time as doing it, and you're trying to, like, you know, you spend the first few minutes of a video just kind of introducing yourself and what the project is going to be as well. So, oops, sorry, just getting glue everywhere again. So yeah, I also have to sort of think about that, you know, maybe I'm being slow because I'm not used to talking as I'm trying to do things. Oops, I might need some more glue on this one. Let's see. I'm trying not to use too much of the Beacon 3-in-1 because I don't like that you get sort of a shiny look to it, and I don't really want to see that, if I'm honest. But at the same time, it does seem to be the only thing getting these leaves to go down. What I might do as well is put them under something heavy, and that might help. There we go. Okay, I think that's all right. And then as for the gold leaf, make sure you can still see. Just trying to see if we like that. Do we want with? With or without? That is the question. Or some more leaves could be an option as well. Could have them go in all the way up the side, maybe. That's copper. Again, I don't want to detract from the birds, so that one's one too many. But I do feel like it needs something in that corner. I do feel like it's unbalanced otherwise. But I don't think the leaf is right, so shall we go with the gold leaf? Shall we just do it and worry about it later? Okay. So remember, if you are interested in my giveaway, then you just have to comment on one of the giveaway videos. Could be this one, could be the last one, could be the next few, you know, whatever you want to comment on. And you're just telling me which is your favourite from that video, favourite thing that I made, basically. Right, we don't want to impede. Let's go there. Let's go there. I'm trying this new thing, as I say. I'm just trying to go with just plonk it down. Now I'm going to use the Fabri-Tac on these again. You know, I'm not feeling that tacky glue. Like, I've heard good things about it, but I'm not feeling it. So I'm going to try very hard not to put too much of this on. Oops. I mean, I don't know if I'm not using enough. Sorry, I've got lots of glue blobs on my hands, so I just want to get rid of those. Okay. Alrighty, and then I'm just going to trim the excess off there. I'm going to trim this leaf and reposition the leaf so we're not losing it. Sorry, I know I'm probably out of frame. Just reposition that leaf at the bottom so I didn't have to lose it. I'm just trying to decide whether I want this piece or whether I just want to chop that off. Let's see. Yeah. Alright. I think we need another leaf. Hang on. Let's see about adding another leaf there. Yeah, I think that just finishes it off a bit more. Oops. Okay. Now I have to remember this pocket opens up to the top, so I want to manoeuvre the leaf so it's not getting in the way of the flap. Because as I say, that is gonna, yeah, we're fine. Cool. What do we think? Do we like? You can't really see those leaves in the bottom corner, but you can see them here in person. So let's just put them under my scissors. Right, now this one, we've got this birdie in the corner, so we want to do something with this blank space up here. So let's see about some more of these leaves. They're a bit big. I'm just going to see if I've got a thinner one, smaller one. So I'm sticking with gold, I think. I was looking at the copper earlier, but it just seemed to be moulding into the background, because the background's quite dark. Yeah, it's sort of, it gets disguised too much, so is that gold? Nope. Let's go up along here, like that. This way? Nope, other way. Something like that. Something like that. Now, what about these stickers? I have not used any of these yet, and I thought I would, so let's Let's have a little look-see. Now again, it's sort of, unless we move the leaves this way, but no, that looks a bit silly. Maybe we'll just go with the gold leaf again and a label. Yeah, oh, that's nice. No. Did I put a label on the, yeah, I did. Suddenly thought I hadn't put a label on the first one then. Or we could have something, no. Nope, definitely like it overlapping there. Last one, and then I promise I will choose one. So it's one of these. I think I like that one. Look at me, I'm making decisions. I'm still being slow, aren't I? But, you know, I'm getting there, I'm getting there. I'm learning. Right, let's get this down. Oops. There we go. So, what's everybody working on? What is your project of the month, of the quarter? What is it you're up to? I'd love to know. I seem to have picked up a lot of projects, so I'm obviously working on this giveaway stuff, which, you know, is important for me. I want to get it finished, you know, this month, ideally. Really, I want to get it finished within the next sort of week or so, because, you know, I don't want it to be a ridiculously long time after saying, oh, well, you know, I've reached a goal on YouTube, and then, you know, it'd be ages away from actually celebrating that. So no, I don't want to take too long. Oops, just giving those a bit of a press down. Sorry if I'm shaking the camera. Oops, I'm getting myself stuck to them now. There we go. That's kind of thing. Just giving them a glue blob. There we go. Got rid of that one. There we go. And then, what did I say? I said about seeing if we wanted any of this gold leaf trim. Do we? Because as I say, when I look at that, you know, something feels not right down here now. So let's see. Yeah, I like that. I'm just going to trim off a long piece, because, you know, I do feel like it needs quite a bit down the bottom there, so let's see. Not that long though, so I think if we trim this one, and yeah, and then could we have this one somewhere? Nope. Or do we want it on? I'm just thinking, I know I'm not very good at voicing my opinions sometimes. I'm thinking away in my head, and then I realise, oh, I've got the camera rolling, I need to speak, Justine. I think I'm just going to go with that on this one. So let's get some glue down. Ooh. I swear I'm all fingers and thumbs this morning. There we go. Alright, let's get this in. Now I might just get rid of that one. See how I feel. Yeah. I want this one. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to wash my hands in a minute because I'm getting everything stuck to me. There we go. Now we stuck down. Relatively. A bit more there. I'm having all kinds of glue problems this morning. I feel like I'm still trying to find the right kind of glue to work for me. I haven't found it yet, I don't think. Is it even coming out now? Okay. Goodness me. Alright, I'm going to have to glue those a little bit better later, but the main thing is, oops, this one is now decorated up. So we have these 3. So those are the pockets done. How are we doing for time? Not too bad. We want to work on the journal cards today as well to go inside. So I'm just going to hit pause. I'm just going to wash my hands and I'll be back and we will sort out the journal cards to go inside. Okay, I'm back and I'm ready to start on the journal cards to go inside those pockets. So I've got two cards I've cut from Nanine's kit. I've got this beautiful pink birds again, just love that image so much. And we have this, it's got some leaves and some scripty text on it. And then the middle one is a piece of book page. It was an end sheet or a fly paper from a Gordon Benningfield book. And I just thought it was a cool background. So this one, of course, I don't want to do too much to it because this image on its own is beautiful. I just feel like this is perhaps a little bit blank or plain in comparison to the rest of it. So I thought I would do a little bit of collaging on it. Now I'm not completely au fait with collaging, if I'm completely honest, but I thought I would give something a go. So I've just got yellow and green and gold here because I'm trying to pick out some of the colours from the picture. I've got some music sheet because birds singing kind of thing, and then I've got this little quote, sunshine and flowers. So I thought, not exactly like that, but something like this, kind of down the bottom, could be kind of cute. Perhaps. So I'm just going to start sticking things down, and as I'm gluing them I can obviously make sure that I'm gluing them right in the place that I want them. So I've got some yellow, it's sort of slightly yellow colour tissue paper as the base. I'm just going to grab a glue sheet, hang on. Okay. So, and then this is green and gold wrapping paper. I'm just trying to get thin layers down. Yeah, thin layers and nice colours from the image. And there we go. So I'm very excited today. So as I said, it's sunny and we're off to do something very different today. We're off to get a train. So it's not too far from where we live. We live on a historic railway line, and it's yeah, they're doing this train journey. It's a chocolate train experience because where we live in Bristol, Fry's Chocolate is a very famous chocolate company because they invented solid chocolate bars. And so we're getting a train that is all about that. It's all about Fry's Chocolate and that sort of experience. So what do we think to that? I feel like maybe I went too far over on this side, but I can't do anything about that now because I went ahead and stuck everything down. So I'm just going to see if there's something I could add to that. Okay, so I've just popped in a butterfly sticker down in the corner there just to finish that off a little bit. And then when I look at it now, I sort of feel like this corner up here is a little bit sparse. So I've just cut off some of these gold leaves. I tried it on the vine, but it didn't quite look right, and I didn't want to distract from the birds too much. But I thought, could I possibly have just like a little cluster of leaves here, almost like a decorative border or something. So I'm just gonna see what we think. Yeah, I kind of like that. So I'm just gonna stick those down and then I'll call that one done. I haven't backed these yet. I will do that later off camera, because you know I'm just gonna back them with either craft paper or tea dyed, something like that. But I will show you, you know, the front and back after I'm done, so you can still pick your favourite. And I also need to back the backs of the CD pockets as well. So I need to do all that. But as I say, I will get that done off screen and then just do a last bit at the end to show you what they look like in full. Because I think that today my main thing was just to do the decorating, really, because for me that's the most useful part of these videos. I like tutorials for like how to build things up, but I struggle with decorating, I think, so that's the bit that I find most useful. So I thought, you know, perhaps you might be the same and would want to, need more glue on that one, and you would want to see how I decorate these up more so than perhaps the construction. Of course, if I've got that wrong, just let me know. You know, if you want to see how I made the pockets, you know, from start to scratch, just tell me, and you know, because I can always do some more another time, because I have like hundreds of CD pockets, so I'm always going to want to find a use for them. Alright, that's not quite exactly where we had it, but I'm going to call this one done. So that one is that one. Just pop it out of the way to dry. Alright, so moving on to these two. So these two I wanted to add some birds to them because they obviously don't have any. So I have this beautiful pair of birds here. I think they're swifts. Possibly swifts or swallows. I think they're swifts, but I'm not 100%. And I have this hawk, eagle, beautiful bird of prey soaring through the air. So I thought that might give us a good idea. And I bought a set of frames. I got these off of eBay. These next two journal cards are very much inspired by Tanya from Tatty Treasure. She bought some of these frames, and I really liked what she was doing with them. So I kind of wanted to give it a go. And I kind of thought, I kind of like him in a sort of frame, but I think the gold maybe is a bit too much. And I kind of like how, because he's soaring through the air, almost like a butterfly, he's making the side of the frame, the corner of the frame, quite decorative. So I kind of liked him like that, but I do feel like the background needs more. And I hate to say the word collaging because I'm really not very good at it, but I feel like I do need to do that. These ones, I tried them in the frames, but they were just too big, so I'm going to keep it a little bit more simple with these two. So let's start with the swifts. Actually, that might be, I think they might be a bit quicker. So yeah, I like these colours. You know, they've got a bit of orange in them, and I like the leaves down here. But this section looks a little bit plain for the journal card. So I thought I would pop some things down and sort of see how we feel about them. And so again, I've got some book page, I've got some wallpaper, which I think is going to be a bit too much on that one. I've got the wrapping paper. Oops. What else have I got here? I've got some sort of tissue, brown tissue, which you might want to use. Again, I'm just plonking things down and just sort of seeing how I feel about them. Missing some colour on this side, I think, so I've got some brown paper here, so let's see about that. Again, still missing some colour, I think. I had some, do I have music sheet here? So I'm just rifling off to the side. I thought I had some music sheet. Here we are. Again, I'm trying very hard with the whole collaging thing to not put too much thought into it. You know, but that's easier said than done, really. Not feeling this. Let's have a little look. Oops. I think this one needs tearing down a bit. I think it's probably a bit too wide. And I'm going to do the same here. I know you can't see half of it, but might help me make a decision. There we go. Are you a fan of collage? Some people can do it so well, and then I come along and I don't know, it doesn't come naturally to me, but I'm determined to keep trying it because I do want to learn. Now I'm kind of going with the idea, should I just start plonking some stuff down and work with it? Because again, I don't want to I don't want it to be, you know, a silly amount of time of me just playing with papers. I feel like sometimes maybe we just need to get things stuck down and then just work with how it turns out. Sometimes. Depends how I'm feeling, but I'm feeling, yeah. Alright, so I've got the book page. Okay. Don't know whether I want... I'm trying to work out whether I want the birds on top of the coloured paper or on top of the book page. Whether I need to... Ooh. I was just thinking, I like that this has got the leaves on it, because it's kind of mirroring the leaves on the other side of the journal card, you know, on the printable part, on the digital part. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just going to ink up some of these. There we go. Not using too much ink, just a bit to help it a bit. I think sometimes when you ink stuff, it just helps you make a decision. Sometimes. Oh, there we go. Oh, my dog's barking. 2 secs. Sorry about that. Someone came to the door, so my dog goes absolutely crazy at the door. But yeah, I'm kind of liking that. So I just want to ink up these birds. I just stuck those down whilst my husband was answering the door, just to get them going. So yeah, I don't mind it now. It's funny, you would stick, you know, when you just lay the pieces of paper down, I was finding it really hard to make a decision, but actually when you just get on and stick them down, glue them down, I actually, yeah, I found that easier to make a decision. Isn't that funny? Do you find that? You know, if you just get on and stick things down and worry about it later, it does come together. Whereas if you're, you know, moving the piece of paper around the journal card, you know, you just end up, I find that I just can't make a decision. Whereas if I just get on and glue them down and worry about it later, I do feel like it does come together a bit easier. So yeah, I think going forwards, I'm just going to try. I think it's Pam from the Paper Outpost. She says something like, you know, craft with reckless abandonment, something like that. And it just becomes this thing where she's literally just gluing things down, you know, with, you know, she puts thought into it. Of course she does. She makes some beautiful things. But it also looks like she just gets on with it. She just plonks the stuff down and then she worries about it all later. And I feel like that's kind of maybe that's a good, you know, a good mindset to have, especially with this collage type of stuff, where, you know, if you worry about it too much, you're just never going to get anything down on the page. And at the end of the day, the collaging, it needs to be, you know, kind of not random, but, you know, kind of like scrappy looking and, you know, interesting, I suppose. So anyway, I'm blabbering. So yeah, I've got those stuck down, and I'm actually quite happy with that now. Not too bad. Just gonna ink up a bit more. Yeah, I'm gonna back them, as I say, so I'll do that afterwards. But yeah, I quite don't mind that one now. There we go. Okay, that's 2 done. So how are we doing for time? not too bad. I'm sure we can get a third one in. So, as I say, I really like this cutie on the frame. Now again, I kind of want to do something similar where I've got some papers down the side. I've got this wallpaper, but again, I don't know if it's too bright. But again, this book page, it's got greens and browns. There's a hint of gold on this as well, so kind of liking that. Let's just see. Oops. I think I'm not doing too badly today with the whole just get it down and think about it later. You know, if anyone knows me, you know, if you know me, then you'll know I'm really not very good at that. You know, it's not. Yeah, I'm just. I think I'm too much of a perfectionist at times. So just the plonk it down attitude that I'm trying to adopt does not come naturally to me, but I'm trying my hardest just to get things down, because I do feel like it does come together once you start doing that. Now I feel like that's too much music sheet in the frame, so I'm just going to move these over a bit, see if I can try and get some of that green in the frame. Oh, I'll tell you what might be an idea. I could put a label or something at the top of that frame. Let me just see, I add some labels here. What we got? Might help tie it all in, perhaps. What do we think? Again, I think I just want to adopt the approach of just get it down. So I'm just gonna get the background done, because I can always add to it. That's the great thing about the collaging aspect of these, is that you can just get the stuff down and build on top of that. So yeah. So yeah, as I say, Tanya from Tatty Treasure, she did some beautiful journal cards with this sort of collaged and idea and some frames and stuff. So I will link her video below. If I haven't already said that, I probably have, but you know. Yeah, just because, yeah, I really enjoy watching her work. I'm sure lots of us do. Because yeah, she takes you through the whole process, and she gives you, you know, she shows you kind of what she's thinking, and yeah, it's interesting to watch. So I'm sure most of you have come across her channel already anyway, but just in case you haven't. Okay, quite liking this green. I feel like it's different. Don't mind different. Yeah, I'm sorry if I seem a bit quiet today. To be honest, I'm not really feeling like I haven't been feeling like myself for a few days now. I haven't been feeling too well. You know, but I've also been feeling quite melancholy type of feeling. Now I don't know if I should really be saying this, but I used to suffer from depression when I was younger, and although I don't think I'm at that stage anymore, you know, I do get days where I just feel a little bit meh, and I'm sure we all do. But yeah, I just think I'm having one of those days, really. Yeah, so sorry if that is coming across. I'm trying not to. I'm trying to be positive. So let's talk about something else. What should we talk about? So yeah, I told you about the train journey that we're doing today. That'd be interesting. For those of you who don't know, I've started as a moderator on Tanya's Facebook group, Tatty Treasure and Friends. It's also linked below. So I started that, was it Monday just gone? Last Monday? Yeah, really enjoying that. because I was getting to be quite active in the group anyway. Once I'd gotten over the fear of actually sharing in the group and, saying things and all the rest of it. Yeah, I did start to saying more. Right, let's try one of these labels. What do we think? A bit big, isn't it? Don't mind that. I'm just gonna have a look at this one. No. Nope. Go with your first thought. So, what do we think? Is the window? I call it a window. It's not a window, is it? It's a frame. Where do we want it? Let's go for it. So I hope you're liking these. As I say, this is a very different style from what I would normally do. But I'm really trying to make sure that I'm trying different things rather than just get stuck in a rut this early on of just doing the same things over and over again. I really do want to develop my own style and start getting a feel for what I enjoy. And I know that it's definitely nature and seasons. I know that I definitely work really well with that sort of those materials now. So, but I do also really need to have an element of vintage in everything that I do as well. That is also what I'm interested in. So, botanical vintage. Can we claim that as a niche, as an interest? I think so. Right. Let's position this. Where do we want him? Right. So if I pop him there, I'm just going to trim off the excess along here actually, just so I can see better about what it is that I'm working with. Yeah, as I say, they're just plain white on the back at the moment, so I'll get those sorted later. So yeah, we're missing something down here. Or if I think I prefer him, upwards. So I did have some words that I cut out. These are from a book. If you hadn't, can probably tell. I don't mind it. I feel like it's the story of is he flying to the secret garden, but I also have just wishes. But no, that looks a bit empty there. So I think it does need to be the bigger words. So let's see about. I think I'll get the hawk down because I know I definitely want him sort of about there, and then I'm going to have something in that corner. So let's get the hawk down, and then I can work around him. I think because I'm just going to glue. I'm going to glue his body first, and then everything else can come after. Just want to make sure I don't, if I get him in the place where I want him, then that's best. So, right. And then, yeah, because I'm thinking, should I move these so that they're sort of, because it's a secret, but then equally, does it look a bit silly that you can't see the word? But I don't want to cover his tail either. So, what if it just said garden? I'm going to have a look to see what other words that I've got. Because, yeah, I kind of liked the idea of having that, but I'm not so sure now, unless I... Oops. I was going to say, unless I move him up, and then we can fit them in. Let's see. But now I feel like it's too crowded, so I feel like it just should be, bring him down, and just be one word. Thing is, I like the length of that word. And I don't think, here are all my words, I don't think I've got anything that's that, you know, that long. But if it just said garden, is it a bit weird, isn't it, just saying garden? I'm just going to pause. I'm going to have a rifle through my words. Okay, I had a look through my words. I really couldn't find anything that I preferred to this. I really like it. I just feel like, is it weird that it just says garden? I think it looks fine, but you know, it's all subjective, isn't it? Or I just put some gold leaf trim along the bottom. That is what I'm thinking. I can't decide between those, so you're gonna have to bear with me as I try and decide which one I prefer. I really wish I could just have this on live or something. You could be telling me, which one is it? Which one do you want? I'm gonna go with the gold leaves. Oh my gosh, did I just make a decision? I did. Okay, how long do we want it to be? I think about there is fine. So just chop there. Oh, I just realised I've got all my lids off my glues. Not good. Oops. Again. Wow. I really. I know I said it before. I am so clumsy. Right. Let's get these down. Oops. Just glue in my leaves. Amuse yourselves for a moment. So I liked that it kind of, oops, they were sort of in that wallpaper just there. Ooh, fiddly, fiddly. Try not to get glue everywhere or on my bird. That one hasn't got any glue on it, so. There we go. How's that? Nope. Just want that to curve around a little bit. There we go. Hey, I don't mind that, you know. Don't mind that. Alright. Just squidging those down. And then, yeah, that bird needs more glue. Although I kind of like that he's 3D. He's got this kind of 3D effect, but I don't think that's very practical. Oh, which is a shame because I really do. But it's not going to be practical, especially as I'm putting it in a pocket. So sorry, bird, you're going to have to become less. Put his tail on top of that. Okay. Yeah, I don't want his, I'm going to put a bit of glue, but I don't want to, yeah, I want his wings to be stuck up a little bit because it is, I do feel like it's adding a bit of movement in an abstract kind of way, and I don't really want to lose that. Okay, and I'm just going to move this leaf a bit, down a bit. No. No. Oh, that'll do. That'll do. Okay. Did we make, oh, we made them all. Oh, sorry, it just knocked you. We have made them all. So let me get them in front, because now we have the hard decision of deciding which one goes in which pocket. Right, so let's move a few things out of the way. Bear with me, sorry. Okay, there we go. Right, so we have got this one, and this one. So, you can't see those. Help me make some decisions. So I don't want to have those two together because, you know, I like the image so much that I wanted to put it in as many of these as I could. So, what do we think? I like the pink with those, so maybe like that. I like the browns of that one, then that one's more got green on it. So there we go, decision made. That's how we're going to do it. So I still need to back them and the cards. So I'll do that a little bit later, and then I'll come back and I'll show you, you know, how it all looks together. So yeah, I think this is the order I'm going to do them in. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. We decorated 3 of those envelopes, and we made 3 of these journal cards together. So that's not too bad going, is it? So yeah, I will be back shortly, and yeah, I'll be ready for you to let me know which is your favourite in the comments below. I hope you like them, and I'll speak to you in a minute. Okay, these are all finished now. So all of the envelopes have been backed with tea-dyed paper, and then I've also just done some stamping in vintage photo and that metallic copper, which I'm not sure if you're catching that in the light, but those have all been backed in the same sort of idea. And then all of the journal cards have been backed with cereal box to give you this nice brown craft card on the back, and I've done the same sort of stamping. So I'm not sure if you can see a little bit of glitz that you can catch just in the light. The only other thing that I changed with the journal cards is some of them I've just stamped some more of that sort of copper on the front, just in little pieces here and there. So I did that on these 2. So again, this one just a little bit of a glint, and also on this part of the vellum bag envelope, because I felt like this one was perhaps a little bit too plain just there, so I've stamped here and here just to add that little something extra, so you get a hint of that in the different lights. So there we are. These are the sets that are available. So if you would like to win one of these in your pack of things, then please let me know which is your favourite. I'm doing them in these sets, so I've got the sort of 2 brown birds together. This one has a bit of pink in it, so I sort of matched it with this pinky one. And this one had a lot of like green and sort of pinky colours as well, which is from the background here. There's a bit of sort of pinky and a bit of green from the wrapping paper. That's how I matched them up, but you know, I'm willing to, you know, I might want to change them up, you know, if I find that, you know, let me know in the comments. If you feel like these are not the right pairings, then let me know, because yeah, I'm going to run off of what you guys think as well. So this is what I think. I don't have a favourite. I'm really pleased with how they've all turned out. I love them. So I hope you do as well, and I hope it's given you some inspiration of how you might be able to use some vellum, and also for the journal cards, how you might be able to add a little bit of glitz. We all love a little bit of glitz, I know I do. And you know, how you could perhaps try a different sort of collaging type of method, I guess. Alright, that's it from me. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'll be back with the next one, which I have a feeling is going to be a hodgepodge of different things. So basically I wanted to make multiples of things on each video, but the next set of things I'm making one of this, one of that, one of this, one of that sort of idea. It might end up being 2 videos or 2 parts, I'm not sure, it depends how much we can get through, but it's going to be a hodgepodge, so stay tuned for that one. You're doing the same thing on that one if you would like to be entered into the giveaway, which is to let me know which is your favourite. So stay tuned, I will be back probably in a couple of days with that one. Hope to see you soon. Thanks so much. Bye bye now.